my mom does not qualify for 245I, but I think she does.
All right, let me hear.
Okay.
By the way, talking about some humble pie.
Yeah.
I understand 245I more than probably any human being in the world.
That's probably a stone.
I really
fact.
believe that.
I think you're probably right. You definitely understand it far better than me.
Yes.
So every human being in this room right now, you understand better than.
Okay.
So, lawyer says that it's because mom got married.
Stop. Let me just explain what 245I is.
Yes, do.
So everybody understands.
Do.
So 245I is if you're out of status here in the United States of America, you never had status, you entered without inspection, you overstayed your time. If you had something filed in the system prior to April 30th, 2001, and you were physically present on December 21st, 2000, or if you had anything filed before January 14th, 1998, you can pay a penalty fee and adjust your status here without having to go home and do a provisional waiver or get stuck for 10 years. Now, here's the question.
Lawyer says that mom is no longer eligible because she got married. But in August 1993, my grandfather, a permanent resident at the time, filed for my mom. According to the paperwork we have...
So this is 1993.
1993.
Okay. Dad filed for a daughter. It's actually grandpa filed for mom, but it's dad filed for daughter.
Right.
In 1993.
Right.
Okay. And the dad was a permanent resident.
Yep.
Immigration accepted the application.
They accepted it.
But?
It was approved.
Great.
But in January of 1994, it says, but revoked because she got married.
When did she get married?
That we don't know.
If she got married after grandpa, who is dad, filed, then she had an approvable case filed prior to January 14th, 1998.
Yes.
It doesn't, what 245I says is the case doesn't have to be approvable for the history of the case. It has to be approvable on the date immigration receives the application and cashes the filing fee check. So in 1993,
in August
1993, if she was single, and dad was a permanent resident, and dad filed for her, and ultimately the case got approved, and then at some point in 1994, 1995, or whatever, she gets married, then it was approvable for 2 years.
Right.
245I. Lawyer's wrong. Who asked that question?
Oscar Cruzen.
Oscar's right. Oscar 1.
I think.
Lawyer 0.
I think
right?
so.
Scorecard, please. Oscar 1, lawyer 0.
Lawyer 0.
Right.
That's super exciting. Oscar, give us a call.
Right, okay.
I love those stories. Tate said, my friend is a green card holder, and while he has been filed for, his girlfriend got pregnant. The baby was born, but not put on the filing. What can he do now to get the child in the U.S., He's in the U.S. for almost 5 years now.
So he's a resident, a citizen?
He's a resident.
And the baby was born when?
It says he's been in the U.S. for 5 years, but I don't think that's when the baby was born.
When was the baby born?
We don't know.
I guess it's a baby. Other than that, it would be a child now.
Right.
Okay, so I'd assume after he came here as a green card holder, there was a baby born in another country.
Right, correct.
He's got to file an I-130 for that child.
No, the baby was born in the U.S.
So the baby's a U.S. citizen. So what's the problem?
It was not put on his filing. No, the baby's definitely not in the U.S. You're right. File an I-130.
File an I-130.
You're right.
Or, I think really the question becomes is, he got a visa petition.
Right.
He filed and got his green card. He never acknowledged he had a child. And now he wants to bring that child here. So if that's the case, he would need a consultation because we want to make sure there was no misrepresentation.
I think... Rereading this, I think you're right. I think after the filing, she got pregnant and gave birth.
Right.
And since, he has not mentioned baby. I
think he needs a consultation to make sure that he doesn't misrepresent himself moving forward. So we got to figure out what exactly happened. So scorecard, Belgium Kim 1, figuring out Oscar's question. Brad 1, figuring out whoever this person's question is. All right. 1-1. Oscar 1, Kim 1, Brad 1. Other lawyer 0.
Points for everyone.